Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cole. I love makeup, colour, and I love testing new complexion products. We're back again with another wear test. Today we're trying the Merit The Uniform Tinted Sunscreen. So this says, apply after great skin priming moisturiser as the final step in your skincare routine. Follow with the Minimalist for additional coverage. Apply generously 15 minutes before sun exposure. Apply every 2 hours and directly after any physical activity or exposure to water. This is a SPF 50 UVA and UVB high protection. I went for the shade number 30, which is a lovely kind of warm pinky colour. Quite excited about that. We're going to apply it as usual in my foundation wear tests. Half with a brush, half with a sponge. I don't know what the coverage of this is going to be like. It is a tinted mineral sunscreen, so we're going to see. But I'm quite excited. The packaging is lovely. It's a tube, but it's got a pump, which I personally love. I'm gonna start with one pump, no, maybe two. It's quite liquidy. This is the fine foundation brush, and we're gonna start. That might actually be a bit light. It doesn't smell like sunscreen. Always a win for me. Always a win when it doesn't smell like sunscreen. Okay, I feel like the brush is leaving brush strokes, but I feel like the sponge is going to soak it all up. This may be a finger application product, which I don't really love. Hello, thank you, camera. That, to be fair, just put my eyebrows, these little eyebrow hairs all over my face. Let's just wipe them off. It's the only way we're getting rid of them. Okay, that has, like, wiping those brow hairs off has completely wiped the product off. To be fair, actually, this has got more coverage than I expected. Don't get me wrong, it's a very light coverage, but I was expecting barely anything, whereas it's got like a good light coverage, I think. Right, we're going to do the sponge. We're going to do 2 pumps again. I feel like this sponge is just going to soak all of this up. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Now, obviously, I'm going to do makeup over this. I'm not going to be reapplying every 2 hours. I think that's just for the sun protection factor. It's absolutely ridiculously hot today, so I've got my Garnier UV face mist that I'm going to keep reapplying. I don't know whether actually the side with the sponge looks like it's got more coverage, surprisingly. I'm really shocked at the amount of coverage from this product. I was definitely expecting it to be very minimal coverage. I think that looks really nice. It looks great on the nose, which, if you guys are regulars over here, I have very dry, as I like to refer to it, lizard skin, and my nose is one of my biggest problem areas, but that is sat beautifully over my nose. Okay, let's apply some products on top. Going in with my Aroma Stay Woke concealer. This is almost out. Just going to apply this under my eyes because it's too hot to have too much makeup on, I'm going to be honest. Also, if you are curious about this eye look, it will have been one of my previous videos. It's using the Beauty Bay Desert Haze palette. I'm going to leave the video below. I'm not sure how I feel about it currently. I don't know whether I like the look, so, you know, let me know what you think, I guess. I'm just going to go over that concealer with the sponge. That is meshed really nicely. I always am concerned with very light coverage products that they're not going to kind of mesh with concealer very well. It tends to kind of look a bit stark. But that is meshed really nicely. We're just going to do a tiny touch of powder. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish powder from my Project Pan, just to set my under eyes. Okay. Right, I've got a couple of new bits to try for the cheeks. This is the Maybelline Lifter Sticks Multi-Use Face Stick in number 45. Which is like a bronzy shade. So I thought we'd give this a go. I'm just going to blend that out with a Real Techniques 303, I think it is. I don't know whether they still make this shape, but I absolutely love this brush for like cream bronzer. This foundation, well, this skin tint is definitely getting the ultimate test today. It is so hot in the UK. I think we're like forecasted like temperatures of like 32. It's already like 26 degrees outside and it's like 10:30 in the morning, so it's definitely gonna get a good solid wear test. For powder bronzer, I've got one of the new Smooth Blur bronzers from ABH. This is Golden Beach Glow. This packaging is so luxe and stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. And it feels really heavy as well. Okay. Did I need to apply that much? No. Is she pigmented? Yes. Is it okay because it's hella sunny outside? So I'm just going to roll with it and it's probably going to melt off my face in 20 minutes. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, and then blush. This is from Fui. I think they are a Korean beauty brand. This is a lip and cheek blurry pudding pot in the shade CR02 Boy. Is this not the most perfect, gorgeous, stunning summer colour? Just gonna take a Give Me Glow blush brush. I don't know how pigmented this is gonna be. Okay, the answer is apparently more pigmented than I thought. Ooh, that is pretty. Ooh, I like that. I like it. Honestly, these also come in like 1,000 million different shades. There's literally a shade for everybody, from like the most like lightest neutral to a super bright baby pink to like the most deepest darkest red. These could become an obsession. Right, okay, I really like the way that that looks. Everything's gone on over the top of it really nicely. I'm still covered in the remnants of my eyebrow hairs, but we're just going to ignore that. I think this looks really nice so far. I'm really impressed. It looks very, very glowy, very healthy. It's got more coverage than I thought it had. I'm impressed with this so far. It is currently 10:39. Why would I do that? Why did I not show you my phone? I don't know. It's 10:39 though. I'm probably going to do a check-in before we go out, and then it's probably going to be afterwards. So it could be incredibly late, and I may have had a few drinks, and yeah. So we might be doing another tipsy check-in like we did with my Galan Le Teint Glow foundation wear test. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. Okay, really quick speedy check-in for you all. It's 12:51, so we've been wearing this for about 2.5 hours. I think this looks really nice. Really nice. It is just sitting really comfortably. It's not clinging anywhere. It's very hydrating. It has settled a little bit between my eyebrows, but nothing, to be honest, that I'm not used to. It's not settled in my smile line, so I'm not too worried about that. I think this looks really nice so far. It looks very glowy, very hydrating, very natural. I really like this one so far. This one could be a really, really good one. I am going to check back in later. I don't know what time it will be. It could be another like 9 hours from now. I'm not sure. But I will check back in when we get home. But for now, I'm going to go enjoy some sun with my family. Hello, my loves. It is insanely late. It is currently 37 minutes past 11, so we are talking probably about 12 to 13 hours since I first applied this. I have been wearing my sunglasses all day, and obviously it has moved under those. I kind of can't argue with that. The nose still looks pretty good. It's a little dry, but nothing crazy. But otherwise, this looks so dewy, so hydrated, considering I've been wearing this for 14 hours on my horrific lizard skin. There's definitely some issues in the nose area, but I kind of expect these after wearing it for 14 hours. Honestly, at the like 8-hour mark, it still looked really great. It's been hot today. We went on a walk, we've had a barbecue, so it's definitely not been the easiest wear test. I mean, you can probably tell that by the state of my eyeshadow that's currently going on. I've also got a really sweaty upper lip. But overall, I think this looks really great. I think it's held up really well. I'm very impressed with it. All my products kind of blush bronzer wise stuck on top of it. The chin, we've had a little bit of fade in, but not too much. Overall, I'm really, really impressed with this. I think it's a great sunscreen. Would I want to apply it every 2 hours? Probably not. For me, this is a tinted moisturiser. If I'd continuously reapplied it 7 times, it would have looked terrible. But I think for a like one and done, I sprayed the Garnier SPF 50 mist over my face a couple of times. I think it looks really nice, and it's definitely one that's up for a contender for me taking on holiday. So if you've tried this, let me know what you think. What are your favourite tinted sunscreens? Do you think they match up to this on my very dry skin? Let me know all in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this wear test, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. I do a ton of foundation reviews, and if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon. YouTube's going to notify you every single time I post. You've been fabulous, I've been Callable, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!